So if the question is the D3S still worth in 2023? My answer is, without hesitation, yes. Yo, welcome back YouTube, what's up? Thanks for being here and sorry for this long year without posting anything. I needed to make a break, so now I'm back to discuss with you about photography, cameras and lenses, and my journey with photography since I started nearly 20 years ago. And to start this year talking to you about my passion, I thought that the best thing to do was to share with you my really first step in photography. So back in 2004, I started with my first DSLR. It was a Nikon D70. Do you remember this camera? 6 million pixels. It was DSLR. That means that as soon as you switch it on, you can take a picture. And this was the first criteria that made me decide to switch from old Sony Cybershot, I don't know remember the precise reference, to a DSLR, because I was upset by the delay you had between the time you press the shutter release and the time it takes the pictures. The D70 was my first DSLR. So let's see some picture that you can do still today if you find a D70 with 6 million pixels. Look at this, tell me what you think. So, what are your impressions about these pictures? Tell me in the comment, I would really appreciate. So you have seen my daughter-in-law and then my daughter. And as you can see, with a D70, 6 million pixels and 50mm 1.8, already you can make some nice pictures. And I didn't even know at this time what RAW meant, you know, so I was shooting in JPEGs. So the picture you see, you saw just now, are just pictures that went out of the camera, and no way to really work on the picture like you can do on a RAW file. So this was my start in the DSLR world, in the Nikon world, and the D70 made me really love the Nikon DSLRs, I would say. Then I had the D700. Because I wanted to have more ISO, and I wanted to get this full frame sensor. And after the D700 came some other cameras, but I want to give a tribute to D3S and tell you how it happened that I had the chance to use a D3S back in 2015, I guess. And how it happened that I really got mine a few years ago. So let's see. So the D700 was already real fast camera. I mean, very responsive. The autofocus was a real step beyond to the one in the D70 for sure. And if I could characterize the D700, I would use this picture that I took. I remember I was with a colleague, we were going to a meeting, but I had always my camera in my car, and we park to have a lunch close to the Loire River, and I just turned the head and I see this this Duke, yes, that was flying. I took the camera out of my car. I had this 300mm, but the old one, you know, not AFS, AFD 300mm. It's a tank, it's a bazooka, and I just switched on the camera and took the picture. I mean, it was instantaneous. and the focus was made on the duck, and look at this picture. I'm just amazed about the result. So this is a characteristic of a D700. The D3S was a camera that at this moment was very, very expensive. And one day I went to my camera store in Tours, and I asked the guy if I could borrow a D3S just to have it in my hand and to test it. And they were really kind enough to leave me one D3S for 2 days, for a weekend. And I went at a car show in Paris, the historic car show, and I made some pictures. Here they are. And I took some details and some ambient pictures also, some pictures of my daughter.
See it in your eyes.
So don't hesitate to tell me in the comment what you think about these pictures, but the fact is that these were the first pictures I made with a D3S. And this one was the one that I loved really, because yes, this picture is really important for me. It has a lot of emotion inside. And my daughter was just flabbergasted, amazed by this little car. And I saw that something was happening. And I just grabbed the camera, took the picture of her, and it was as fast as a D700, even more. High ISO, and I mean, the result is just amazing for me. It has a lot of importance to me. So this is the picture that I really loved from this session with my with the D3S. So yes, leave in the comment any observation you make regarding these pictures. Bear in mind that it was 10 years ago, and I wasn't skilled as I am today in photography, and it was the first time I used a D3S. So this is the first legacy to the D3S that I want to do. To start again my channel this year. So if the question is the D3S still worth in 2023? My answer is, without hesitation, yes. Just keep in mind that the D3S is 12 million pixels. It's far enough to print an A2. It's heavy, it's big. You will have to find compact flash memory card, so bear in mind also this information. And that's it. Otherwise, yes, the last thing is that the D3S is no longer followed by Nikon, in the sense that if you break it, they will not repair it for you. So this is the risk you take. But this is made to last more than 300,000 or 400,000 of actuations. So no problem with the D3S. Find one in good condition and you're okay to work with it during years and years and years. It's built like a tank, so you don't risk anything with the D3S. You are not afraid to have any trouble with it. Really responsive. You switch it on and you take pictures. No delay compared to main hybrid cameras today. They all have delays when you switch them on. Use the best lens you can, because what makes the picture is more you, of course, and the lens. And in the last position, it's the camera. So yes, don't hesitate. If you want a D3S, if you are wondering if it's worth buying it or not, yes. Those pictures were here to show you what I did the first time I used it, and I will make other videos to show you in several conditions what I did with the D3S. See you in the next video. Goodbye, and don't forget, like, subscribe if you want to see the following one, and click the ring bell so you will be informed by the future video. So thank you so much. My name is Didier Moulin. I'm a photographer in France, and I make videos talking about photography, camera, lenses, and my main brands are Nikon and the Element Aliens. So I'm using Lumix and Leica lenses when I'm not using the Nikon gear. See you in the next video. Goodbye.